Huh.
Huh. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all sound like villagers.
Huh. So today's Keanu Reeves' birthday.
Yeah, I know. We had lunch.
You had lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you buy him a piece of pie or a cake or something?
Yeah, I got him a little piece of pie and
She had
put
his
a
picture
candle in
sitting
it.
right there. Oh, she.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that until I was looking on IMDb for like my cast list,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw he has a birthday today and a few other, like Selma Hayek's
I
birthday.
almost put him in my recast.
Oh, did you?
I did.
No, he's
almost
not
did.
in my recast.
No, it's funny because you bring him up, and I was seriously considering it, and then I was like, nah.
Dinosaurs. Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. Don't go that way. Stay away from that island.
Good vibes.
I love him so much.
Yeah. I just I was going through, but I saw that, and I saw they pushed the Mortal Kombat movie. They're supposed to come out
In October.
in
They pushed it
October,
back
but they
to
pushed it
May.
to May. I'm like,
That's a hell of a pushback.
yeah,
I
I'm
told
like,
you that.
well, I'm wondering. People are saying that
May,
it's probably.
though? I didn't hear May.
Yeah, it was May of next year.
Like
They're saying
May
that it's
6th or something.
yeah, something like
It's
that.
Early May.
So they're like, they pushed it back though. I'm like, the only reason they would push it back is because of the release date and the other shit that's coming out around that time. But
It
I'm
is
like,
kind of a weird time to release
but it
a
doesn't
Mortal Kombat
really-
movie.
like the movies that are coming out in October it wouldn't affect that box office that much. Because I feel like even still though, like Mortal Kombat would walk
What's
away
coming out in October that they would
there's a
it was
couple of them
gonna-
that I'm like, that's not going to be a big draw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me look.
I'll be honest, I don't keep up with movies as much as I used to anymore just because like I just don't think that they're going to be worth it.
Okay, so The Smashing Machine, which is that movie with
It's a UFC guy.
UFC guy about Dwayne the Rock
Yeah.
Johnson's play. They're actually
I
saying
think I
that.
showed you that. They turned the Rock into that dude, and you can't even tell. So.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're saying that he might be like contending for an Oscar this year
Yeah.
for that, and he's like really proud of it. He said he's like, yeah,
Dan.
which is pretty cool. I
His name
mean,
Dan.
I don't remember his name. So the only one that I would think that would really compete with it is Tron Ares. The new
The second
movie.
Tron didn't do so well though, did
No,
it?
it didn't. But I'm like, but dude, this has got Jared Leto in it. Nobody's gonna give a shit.
I've never seen any of the Tron movies.
Neither have I.
I thought Tron Legacy was really good.
Yeah,
That's my opinion.
I've never seen them, so I don't know.
But yeah, other than that, like that's really okay. So Tron Ares, After the Hunt, the Springsteen movie with what's his face from the bear,
Jerry Allen White. Playing Bruce Springsteen.
and a movie called Kiss. None of these movies are like, I don't understand how they're contending with. Like I don't know why they pushed it back unless they're doing reshoots. You know, so but I
They
don't.
could, but you think that they would have like because there's no shame in that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they
So,
would
like,
announce that. Well, not really. It really does. Like, I don't know about you, but whenever you hear reshoots, I'm like, oh, so the movie sucks, and they need to go back and reshoot some stuff.
No, I've known lots of movies that had to do reshoots, not because they're bad, but just because some kind of problem with the production, or
Maybe.
like, oh hey, like the sound cut out in this scene, we got to go back and reshoot it, shit like that.
I don't know. I hope that the movie's good.
I like the first one.
I know they pushed Cole Young aside, and made Johnny Cage pretty much the main character of the movie, which is what it should have been in the first one. And this one actually has the tournament. They're introducing more characters.
I didn't hate the Cole character.
I didn't hate him. I like the actor who plays Cole. I just think he's a very one-note actor. He's not that good of an actor. But he is cool, though. I do like him. The movie itself was good. That was gory as fuck. It was kind of a disappointment in the way that there was no tournament.
Oh
and
yeah,
things
let
like
off
that.
after
Yeah, it was kind of like leading up to it. I'm like, well, there was a tournament in the first Mortal Kombat. Like, why is there one in this?
Yeah, you think they'd have like their tournament or like like this is first round and you eliminate people. Or
So, but I don't know, man. I'm really excited for it. I went and saw the first one in theaters and shit, and it was a blast. But other than that, though, I don't know why any of those movies would be huge contenders for that movie. I still feel like this Mortal Kombat movie will do really well at the box office.
I don't know if it, like, why they would push it back so far, I guess, is my point.
Yeah, all the way to May. It was
Like,
weird.
October, I can see, okay, guys, maybe we don't want to release a Mortal Kombat movie during Spooky Month.
Yeah, maybe we do it.
Maybe we do it
January or February.
Yeah, like, maybe we do it, you know, in Thanksgiving, I mean, you
Yeah.
know, or whatever. Like, I don't understand. What is that, like 6 months?
Yeah, it's like 6 months, 7
Yeah.
months.
7 months.
There's got to be something major.
Yeah,
There
you
almost
would think.
has to be.
That's what I said. Maybe reshoots or something, or I don't know. But anyway, I don't think I have really anything else. Let's move on here. Welcome back to the
Hi.
podcast, people. This is like those that shit. Follow all that. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay.
Words. Oh boy. So you guys just want to get right into it, or
Let's
Sure,
do
let's
that.
do it.
yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
It's been doing that.
Needs to calm down.
I know.
Gets excited.
It's got an attitude.
Blows
I
his
think.
load or
Tries to,
whatever.
yeah. Yeah, and then it just like comes off. A little
Anybody know who we're doing?
No, 'cause-
Julianne Moore.
Did we already?
Why are you?
No, we
You guess every time. Every time.
Well, she's really.
Because we already did.
No, she's a great pick.
I couldn't remember if we did Vince Vaughn already or not.
I think we did.
I think we did too. Can't remember though.
I can look.
I don't know if we did him for Wedding Crashers or not.
Yeah,
No, we didn't do him for
I-
Wedding
no,
Crashers.
you
I think we
did
did
one. Oh,
Rachel
did
McAdams,
Oh.
didn't we?
Wedding Crashers, Vince Vaughn.
Okay,
Okay.
never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind. We did Vince Vaughn. Julianne Moore's a good one to do though. She's got a fucking list of movies that she's been in, and two of them I don't know which one to decide between. Anyway, I'll
already got
read
my
her, and you got the movie.
That's fine. You don't have to open it.
Well,
I don't have your
it's over
password.
there now.
Okay,
Two-
I'll just stare at the blank screen and make up some shit. So this is what happened, to the best of my recollection.
It's 237.
There were dinosaurs,
237.
and they tried to kill someone. Lots of people.
Lots
and,
of people died. Shit happened.
There was a kid there for some reason, and roll credits.
All right, Julianne Moore, born December 3rd, 1960. She is the same age as my dad. Known professionally as Julianne Moore. No shit. Oh, Julianne. Okay, so her middle name is Anne. Her first name is Julie. But she combined the two for one full name of Julianne Moore. As an American actress, prolific in film since the early 90s, she is known for her portrayals of emotionally troubled women in independent films and for her roles in blockbusters. She is the recipient of numerous accolades, including an Academy Award, a BAFTA Award, 2 Emmy Awards, and a Golden Globe and Golden Globe, 2 Golden Globe Awards, as well as a Best Actress prizes from Cannes Film Festival, Berlin Film Festival, and the Venice Film Festival. In 2015, Time named her to its 100 most influential people in the world list, and in 2020, the New York Times named her one of the greatest actors of the 21st century. I don't know if she's like one of the most influential people. That seems kind of extreme to say, you know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen anything with her that really made me feel one way or the other. Honestly, like, I'm not saying she's a bad actress.
Oh, she's a great actress. I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
saying
just-
that at all.
All of her roles have seemed, at least the ones I've seen. I don't want to downplay ones I haven't seen. but
Right.
They don't seem extravagant in any way.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. It's not like she's like breaking any new ground or anything, you know what I mean?
No.
With her acting.
Mm-mm.
So, after studying theater at Boston University, she played a regular in the soap opera As the World Turns from 1985 to 1988, earning a Daytime Emmy. Moore made her breakthrough with Robert Altman's ensemble film Shortcuts in 1993, followed by critically acclaimed performances in Todd Haynes' Safe in 1995, starring roles in the blockbusters 9 Months in 1995 and The Lost World Jurassic Park in 1997. Established her as a Hollywood leading lady. She received Oscar nominations for her roles as 1970s pornographic actress in the drama film Boogie Nights in 1997, and emotionally unsatisfied housewives in the period drama The End of the Affair in 1999, Far From Heaven 2002, and The Hours in 2002. Moore's career progressed with roles in The Big Lebowski in 1998, Magnolia in 1999, Hannibal 2001, and Children of Men in 2006. A Single Man 2009, The Kids Are All Right in 2010, Crazy Stupid Love in 2011, and Maps to the Stars in 2014. Okay, well, there's most of her filmography. She won a Primetime Emmy for playing Sarah Palin in the HBO film Game Change in 2012. And the Academy Award for Best Actress for her portrayal of an Alzheimer's patient in Still Alice in 2014. Her highest grossing release came with the final two films in the Hunger Games film series, 2014-2015, and the spy film The Kingsman and The Golden Circle, which wasn't as good as the first one.
That was still good.
It was still good, though, yeah. Since then, she starred in independent films and streaming projects, including Haynes drama May December 2023, the historical drama miniseries Mary and George in 2024, and the black comedy limited series Sirens in 2025, which just came out. Where was I? Okay. In addition to acting, Moore has written a series of children's books. I did not know this.
I didn't know that either.
About a character named Freckleface Strawberry. Okay. She is married to director Bart Frundlich? Sure. And they have 2 children.
I didn't know she was married or that she had kids.
Well, maybe she's one of them people who kind of stay out of
The spotlight.
Well, she does. There's no controversy around her, so she goes in, does her job, goes home, and
That's it.
That's it. And
Those are my favorite ones.
Yeah, those are my favorite kind of actors. Like, do your job, get the fuck out. You come in, you dance like a good monkey, and you go home. Like, that's what you're supposed to do.
Well, and not to mention, doesn't that make their life a lot less fucking hectic
a lot
too?
less chaotic.
Like, I want to stay away from all you crazy people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no thanks.
And that's what it should be. You'd think that
Patrick Swayze was the first one I remember as a A-list actor that did that. He had some ranch way away from Hollywood, and that's where he and his kids and his wife lived.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan's got a ranch out in Tennessee or Kentucky.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that Patrick Swayze's the first one that I knew of that did that.
Yeah, like, why? A lot of these actors, but some of these actors are starting to migrate that way too, because they're wanting to get out and break away
the ones
from
that see what's happening.
Yeah, well, Hollywood's kind of a dying place where you've got more indie films and things like that really picking up steam.
Mm-hmm.
A24 isn't a Hollywood studio.
Nope.
So, and they've got some of the best movies coming out.
Really, they do. Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, fuck off. Oh. All right. Anyway, favorite Julianne Moore film?
Evolution.
Yep.
No, I was gonna say Evolution.
Evolution.
See, I was up in the air between that and the Big Lebowski. I'm going with the Big Lebowski.
That's fine.
I love the Big Lebowski.
I can't. Her character in Evolution.
She's great, but her character in the Big Lebowski is great too. Like,
she doesn't really.
She's
do anything.
super fucking eccentric and weird.
Oh yeah,
and she just wants to have his baby.
A baby.
A baby. Yeah. So I thought she was great. She was a good weird addition to that movie. So.
I mean, the drama aspect would be Hannibal for me, but
yeah, Hannibal.
She's been in so many things though, like The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, from back in the day. Like, that was a weird fucking movie. And I mean, she's really good at doing. Like, I loved her in Crazy Stupid Love. She was good in that. She was good in Don John, which was with Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I think I've seen that one.
She was good in that, but like, she does play the troubled housewife kind of
too well.
She plays it a lot in a lot of movies. So
I think that's why another reason why I like Evolution. She's just a clumsy scientist.
Yeah.
I mean,
she kind of breaks.
I like
away
in
from
this too because she's kind of like this fierce scientist. I like her character in this movie. I like that I don't know. Most of the characters I've ever seen, well, I don't think I've got like a lot of room to talk because I can't really think of a lot of them. But I think she does good when she's fierce.
Yeah, she does. She was like that in Children of Men.
Oh yeah, she was.
So, yeah, I'll give her credit. I really like her. She's a good actress. She's not one that I'm like, whenever she's in something, like, oh, I got to see this. Got Julianne Moore. She's not one of those actresses for me. She's just one that I know and one that does a good job. When she's on screen, you know she's going to do a good job.
Yes, so, there you go. That's exactly what it is, yeah.
I like that. So, all right, moving on.
Let's talk about the movie.
Talk about the movie, guys.
Okay.
No.
Oh, boy. This week we watched Lost World Jurassic Park from 1997. You got that plot synopsis?
4 years after Jurassic Park's genetically bred dinosaurs ran amok, multimillionaire John Hammond shocks chaos theorist Ian Malcolm by revealing that he has been breeding more beasties at a secret location. It literally says beasties. I didn't. Malcolm, his paleontologist Lady Love. Who the fuck wrote this? Malcolm, his paleontologist Lady Love, and wildlife videographer join an expedition to document the lethal lizard's natural behavior in this action-packed thriller. The same place I always do. I gotta just watch because they're better than IMDb.
I guess.
Usually.
Yeah. No, this is still.
But we're talking about beasties and lady loves.
Yeah, lady loves.
Fucking weird.
Talking about our lady lumps.
2 hours and 9 minutes, PG-13. Steven Spielberg directed. Jeff Goldblum as Ian Malcolm. Julianne Moore as Sarah Harding. Pete Postlewaite as Roland Tembo. Arliss Howard as Peter Ludlow. Richard Attenborough as John Hammond. Vince Vaughn as Nick Van Owen. Peter Stormare's there.
There's a lot of people. I did not know that Steven Spielberg directed this one.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't know that. I thought that he only did the first one and then he kind of produced the other ones.
No, he did this one too.
Yeah.
He was kind of like, no, it's mine with this one, the way I understand it, because there were several directors interested. And he was like, nope, this is mine.
Yeah. I honestly, I didn't know.
But then he admits that he kind of fucked it up. He takes the full brunt for like a lot of people not liking this movie, because I had it in trivia. I'll just skip it when we get there. But basically, his take on it is that he was too lazy. Like, he looked at this, saw how well the first one did, and didn't use his heart to kind of judge how they were going to be doing this one.
Yeah.
And just kind of was like, it's going to make money and it's going to be good. I don't have to do anything special.
Right.
Yeah. So he credits his own laziness for why a lot of people didn't care for this.
Well, let's go around the table and see what we think of it. What about you, Jeremiah? Would you watch? Would you recommend?
I'd watch it again, but it'd probably be a very long time. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not really good either, but if you're into that kind of thing, dinosaurs or prehistoric era or something like that,
right.
Or you got a lazy afternoon and it's on TV, catch it.
I'm going to say, for me, I actually liked this one a lot more than I thought I did. I watched it this time because I was thinking before that I didn't like it that much. Then I watched it, I was like, I think I might actually enjoy this one more than the first one. I know that's weird because I know a lot of people hate on this movie, but I really liked it. I think there's reasons why I liked it because there's flaws in the movie for sure.
Oh yeah.
But with this one, I think that I liked the fact that they kind of took out a lot of that family element and made it more of an action movie, because like the kids aren't there. Granted, there is a kid there, but she's not like, front and center like the kids were in the first one. And I like that. And I like that they have this like kind of like mercenary team and all this stuff. It's more of an action movie to me than the first one was. There's a few things that I don't like about it, which is Jeff Goldblum. I felt like he phoned this fucking movie in because he was not there. You know what I mean? He wasn't Jeff Goldblum to me. But aside from that, I've got some issues with this movie, but I would recommend it, and I do like it, and I would watch it again because honestly, like me and Gavin watched it last night together, and I really enjoyed it. Actually, I thought it was a fun movie. So, like better than the new ones, honestly.
I mean, any sequel that's part of like a big franchise or whatever, at least as far as like, especially when it's the original franchise, I'm gonna tell people they should probably watch it if they're interested in the franchise, but I'm gonna say no and no and yes.
Big
I
part of
guess.
that is also written and directed, or was directed by Steven Spielberg. It's a part of his canon universe.
Yeah, I'd say
So-
no and yes, and I don't think I'd watch it again, but I would recommend it. This is only my second time watching this. The first time I watched it was when it first came out, and I wasn't real. I mean, it was fine, I guess, and I felt the same way this time. It was fine.
This was my first time seeing it.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought I seen it, but as we were sitting there watching it, I'm like, none of this is
None of it's ringing a
familiar.
bell,
Yeah,
yeah.
none of it at all.
oh, yeah. I've seen this movie a few times.
So yeah, this would have been my first time. So
That's probably maybe like my 4th, 5th time watching it. So yeah, would I watch again? Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't be anytime soon. It's not something I'm like, oh, I can watch this over and over and over. But would I recommend it? Yes. So yes and yes for me.
Sounds like a pretty solid recommend, I think, for the most part.
Except for Karen.
She said she would recommend it.
I would recommend it. I
just
just don't
wouldn't
want to
watch
watch
it
it again.
which is fine. Dinosaurs are very.
Niche.
This is what they're failing to understand about all these sequels and legacy sequels for Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs aren't what they used to be
Back in
when
the
we
day.
were kids. Like kids don't care about dinosaurs like we did.
No,
You
and
know
the
what I mean?
dinosaurs really are the biggest draw for myself. Like, I love looking at what they did with it.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I know there's flaws. Obviously, I know they're not always scientifically accurate, especially as we learn more with fossils and things like that.
Yeah.
But to see these dinosaurs on screen, moving, making noise, big as life, especially that first one is amazing. And I would never say that the dinosaurs in this are any less epic, because they're just as epic as the
Yeah.
first one. But
They're not as majestic, I would say, because
no, this
it's
movie
not the
definitely
first time you've
focuses.
seen them now.
This movie definitely focuses more on the dinosaurs being predatorial
Yeah.
and the humans having to run, and which is probably, I love that part of it, but the problem that I have with it, we'll get there, is the takeaway. I cannot help but to kind of like compare Land of the Dead, but with dinosaurs. And I fucking hate Land of the Dead. So me saying that there's anything good about this is
I don't
huge.
hate Land of the Dead. It's just not a good movie.
I fucking hate Land of the Dead. Oh, they're just trying to find a place to exist
Oh, yeah,
like
that
we
was
are.
really
Shut
dumb.
the fuck
That
up.
was a
They're
s-
zombies. Blow the fucking place up.
Yeah, that was a really stupid fucking line. They're fucking
I don't
zombies,
think I've
dude.
ever seen that.
Oh, you don't need to.
You don't need to watch
Don't.
Which one is that?
So Bub.
fourth one,
Bub and
fourth one.
Bub and Day of the Dead, and how he was sort of still human. Like he
Yeah.
held on to some of his human character. They took that and they went,
Full bore with it.
zombies are kind of humans too. Don't hurt them. So just don't. Don't.
Yeah, they start using machine guns and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where
Yeah,
like
like
George,
this
that's where
big
George,
old-
like George A. Romero
like
started falling
Wolfenstein.
off the deep end. With
No,
his
that was
fucking
his
movies.
ultimate goal.
Yeah.
If you heard him talk about it, that was where he wanted to take that franchise. Eventually, with us becoming the bad guys and the zombies being the good guys. Well, you did it wrong.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead did it better.
Yeah.
Do I recognize that humanity sucks and that we're kind of monsters? Absolutely.
100%.
But if I can walk away your movie still going, nope, I'm still going to kill the zombies. Like in Walking Dead, they did it right, because, after a while you kind of go, anyway, what were you talking about? With the zombies, like nobody
Yeah.
cares. Like they're just background noise at this point.
Yeah. At some point within The Walking Dead, it became more of survival. Actually, one of their main taglines for the show was "Fight the dead, fear the living."
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and they did a good job of to a certain point, they did a good job of doing that, and I think that was supposed to be what George A. Romero was trying to do. They just failed, epically.
yeah. Anyway, we're off subject.
Yeah.
This is about dinosaurs, not
What?
zombies. Zombie dinosaurs. That'd make a good movie.
That could be a great B movie.
Great.
I thought they did something
They
like
probably have.
Probably.
Who knows? Are you looking it up? Zombie dinosaurs.
You know he's looking it up.
It probably exists.
that. I almost guarantee
But
it.
yeah, that was my takeaway. Was like this is like Land of the Dead, but with dinosaurs.
yeah, kind of.
Well, I mean, you just look at this is just I'll just say this one thing and then I'll move on. The very end of the movie, they fight really, 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 really hard to get that dinosaur and its baby into the hold, when it could have just been no more problem.
Yeah, there's some issues with it there. Anyway, and that's what they would have
The
done.
Jurassic Dead,
I warned you.
Zombieosaurus.
I warned you.
Yeah, see, I told you it was gonna. It's there.
So that's
Sounds
coming. That's
fun.
Tubi.
It's almost like Sharknado.
It's on Tubi.
I figure you two would watch it. Probably tonight.
Like, all right, we gotta
I
go.
doubt it tonight.
Be this
Tomorrow.
weekend. It'll be this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend.
Maybe, I don't know.
You got to finish LLC.
I gotta finish that.
There's a pause. You can pause it.
All right. Anyway, let's get into it here.
I watched Brothers.
Oh, brother, I gave you the
Yeah,
code.
the one
You
with
did?
Brendan Fraser.
237.
Oh,
Just think of room 237.
Okay,
fuck.
I guess I'll write that down because I'll forget.
dude plays
Okay.
Goonies,
where
Big
is
Brother.
it, though?
Oh, Grammarly.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't
The Big
want
Brother
to
and
go
Goonies.
through your stuff.
Yeah, Josh
Have
Brolin.
anything on
Yeah,
there.
Josh Brolin.
What about the porn pictures? There's clearly
The little
labeled
guy
folder here.
from Elf.
Oh yeah, we watched that.
Yeah,
Peter Dinklage.
yeah,
Dude, he's playing the midget
Where is
Toxie.
yeah.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
That was
Actually,
good.
he's
That's
not
actually
playing
pretty
Toxie.
funny.
No, he's not.
No, well, he's in the movie but he's not playing Toxie. He's playing like the human version. But then a woman is stepping in to play Toxie, and he's just doing the voiceover of Toxie. He does a voice because Toxie apparently grows a foot or so. I don't know. So
I've only seen the one trailer where he's like,
I didn't know that until I saw some shit about it, and they're like, "Yeah, apparently a woman plays."
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna
I
watch
just
it too because it's got Elijah Wood in it.
I want to
And
see it.
I'm actually hearing good things about it. Like
Dude,
it's not a bad
Elijah Wood
movie.
kicks ass at movies like that. Did you ever see Maniac, the remake?
Yeah,
That was
like
amazing.
well, I'm being told apparently if you like them old trauma movies, then you're gonna like this. So I'm like, all right, yeah, okay.
Sign
I
me
never
up.
cared
Yeah.
for the first one.
Oh, I
just
love
doesn't- he
how
doesn't-
bad they are.
No, he doesn't like bad at all.
Like, yeah, like
I'm not
bad.
sure how
Yeah.
we came out of the same house.
Yeah.
if I'm being
Come over,
honest.
we can watch it in 4K.
No,
Totally.
no, maybe I'll try to watch the second one, but like the first one,
Why even watch the second one? If the
because
first
I'm
one was
hearing
bad.
good things about it, so I'm gonna give it a chance.
No, it's in the
Mhm.
second one. This is a remake.
Like,
Yeah, that's what I was like. Wait,
Yeah,
okay,
there's
whatever.
4 of
There's
them.
4 of them.
yeah,
There's
you
4
wanna watch all
Toxic
4 of them?
Plus
movies.
this one, which would be the 5th one.
We have
well,
them.
like I said, I'm going
No,
to
this
watch
is a
this
remake,
one
right?
because I heard it's
Yeah, this
good.
one's a remake.
This one's a remake.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, this one's a remake because it shows him and but it's also got Kevin Bacon in it.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We watched-
He plays like the main bad guy.
Yes.
The only
Sign
time
me up.
The only time I watched Toxic Avenger is one of those nights where we sat down and we made a game out of it by drinking.
That wasn't me, because I've only seen it one time, and that was with him. I'd never seen Toxic Avenger.
I haven't
before
seen it
that.
in a long time, but I've seen it a few times.
I've only seen it once.
Now, I remember we had a party game. It was with that
That
movie.
was it. I wasn't there for that. Okay, we ready? 4 years after the events on Isla Nublar, a British family anchors their yacht off a beach on Isla Sorna and comes ashore, unaware of the genetically engineered dinosaurs on the island. Why would they be aware of them? Like, anyway.
Why would they what?
Why would they be aware of them?
Right, yeah.
Said they were
Yeah, they were
unaware
supposed
of
apparently
the
there was
dinosaurs
only
being on
one
the island. She's like,
with
why
the
don't they just
dinosaurs.
like dots?
Well,
Why would
they're
they be
this is
aware?
where they
Yeah.
I know what it was. But,
bred them, yeah.
But when it was all let out, there was only one.
there
island.
wasn't anything let out. That's a huge plot point for me. We'll get there. Peter Ludlow, nephew of Dr. John Hammond, uses the incident. Oh, sorry, I think I missed something. Unaware. Their daughter, Kathy Bowman, wanders off and is attacked by a group of compies. Compies. Peter Ludlow, a nephew of Dr. John Hammond, uses the incident to oust Hammond and gain control of InGen. The company's second facility.
Wait, who was that guy? Because I couldn't.
Peter Ludlow, he was his nephew.
Okay, so he wasn't any relation to the kids then.
No, he was just John's nephew.
Hold up.
His daughter was the mother of the kids.
Hold up. I'm going through the cast right now, and there's one character that's literally named. You know how you go with the character's name is Unlucky Bastard.
That's in trivia. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that is actually one of the writers, David
Cope.
Cope. Yeah.
Cope, yeah.
David Cope is one of the writers. And he gets killed right outside of the blockbuster, and they credited him as Unlucky Bastard.
He was the only guy to die?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was like thinking like, they should totally do like another movie where like his family comes back to exact
Or they
revenge.
just show him again, but he's got like bandages like on his nose,
Yeah.
and like
he's
his
all
arm
deformed
cast.
and shit. Yeah.
No, it'd be funny if he's just in cast. In a cast, like, or like a full body cast, like wheeling him around,
Me and Gavin made that comment too, like, he's the only guy that died. Like, poor fucker.
No, unlucky
bastard, yeah.
The company's second facility, Site B on Isla Sorna, was where the dinosaurs were cloned, but the island was abandoned during a hurricane several years earlier. Ludlow plans to exploit Isla Sorna's dinosaurs to save InGen, prompting Hammond to request Dr. Ian Malcolm's help documenting the creatures to promote a non-interference policy. Ian's girlfriend, paleontologist Dr. Sarah Harding, is already on Isla Sorna. Bless you. Leading Ian to reluctantly agree to go, but only to retrieve her. Ian travels to Isla Sorna with equipment specialist and engineer Eddie Carr and video documentarian and activist Nick Van Allen. They find Sarah and discover that Ian's daughter Kelly has stowed away in their research trailer. Ludlow and a mercenary team arrive on the island to capture dinosaurs with help from big game hunters Roland Trembo and AJ Seedhu. Ian's group realizes that Ludlow intends to ship the captured specimens to San Diego for a new Jurassic Park using a nearly finished amphitheater that Hammond abandoned in favor of the Isla Nublar site.
Makes perfect sense. I would totally do that. Let's put all these big ravaging animals on the mainland.
I mean, considering what happened the first time. Sounds like a flawless plan.
Yeah, right.
Because, I mean, literally they had all of these animals locked behind,
electric
fences.
Yeah.
Like, you think an amphitheater and underground facility is going to be much better?
Yeah.
Anyway, Nick and Sarah free the captured dinosaurs, and the animals wreak havoc on the InGen team's camp. On the way back to the trailer, Nick rescues an injured Tyrannosaurus Rex infant that Roland used as bait to hunt its parent. Knowing this will bring the baby's parents to them, Ian takes Kelly to safety and returns to the trailer to warn Sarah and Nick. They successfully treat the infant, but the Tyrannosaurus parents arrive, having tracked the infant's scent. They reclaim their infant and destroy the trailer by overturning and partially pushing it over the cliff. Eddie arrives and attempts to pull the trailer back up, but both Tyrannosauruses return and start tearing Eddie's SUV apart before they devour him. Ian, Sarah, and Nick are rescued by Lolo's team and forced to work together since both groups lost all their communication equipment in separate attacks. They decide to travel to an abandoned InGen base to call for help. After the team sets up a camp, they are ambushed by the Tyrannosaurus adults. The party flees into a field of long grass where a pack of velociraptors ambush them, killing AJ and most of the team. That was literally the coolest part, in my opinion, was like they had that overhead shot of everybody walking in this long grass, and all you see are these like 6
trails,
lines of just following them and being very quiet and stealth about it.
I can't believe they didn't do more with the velociraptors in this one.
I think because they did so much with them in the first one.
Right, but they still did a lot with the Tyrannosaurus Rex in the first one, too.
Well, that's because, Spielberg's got a hard-on for the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yes.
Well, remember in the first one, the Tyrannosaurus Rex was supposed to be, minimal.
Yeah.
And then he was like, nah, he's got to be, main stage, and he's got to be the winner at the end. And it's like, but he's not even that scary. He's too big.
He is massive, yeah.
I'm more scared of the raptors.
I'm definitely far more scared of the raptors than I am a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I can hide in small places to get away from it. A raptor can follow you through doors and things.
And all you gotta do is stand still.
Yeah.
According to their logic. You just stand still. Ian's group reaches the InGen base, fights off the velociraptors, and successfully radios for helicopter extraction. Nick reveals that he stole Roland's bullets to prevent him from killing his trophy. However, Roland has sedated the male Tyrannosaurus with tranquilizers. As InGen personnel arrive to secure the male and infant, Roland declines Ludlow's job offer at the San Diego park, reflecting on AJ's death and the morality of Ludlow's scheme. At the port of San Diego, Ian and Sarah attempt to convince Ludlow to abandon his plans, but the ship carrying the male Tyrannosaurus suddenly crashes into the docks. The crew is found dead, and the adult is accidentally released and rampages through the city. Ian and Sarah locate the infant at the planned park and use it to lure the adult back to the docks. Ludlow tries to retrieve the infant, but is killed by the dinosaurs. Sarah uses a tranquilizer gun to sedate the male before government forces can use lethal force on it, and Ian seals the cargo hold doors. In the aftermath, the dinosaurs are shipped back to Isla Sorna, accompanied by the U.S. Navy. Ian, Sarah, and Kelly watch Hammond in a television interview announcing that the American and Costa Rican governments have declared the island a nature reserve.
Duh. Hammond's got to be the worst person ever.
My very first note was Hammond is the most spectacular idiot ever to be
He's a fucking moron. So I've got a few issues with this movie. First being, like, whenever they first get to the mainland and the boat comes crashing in and they check the boat, how the fuck did the Tyrannosaurus Rex manage to eat those people in the
boat?
Inside the boat?
Well,
the dude's arm is hanging on the thing, and I'm like, okay, so there's other dinosaurs. They would have to be. I didn't understand that.
The only way that works, me and Jeremy were talking about, the only way that works is if, like, it killed everyone. Somehow the one lone survivor was, like, mortally wounded, but managed to press the button in enough time to get it kind of stuck in there. No,
I'm talking about the guy inside of the, what do they call it? The bridge, inside the bridge. He had a hold of the steering wheel, and his hand was just, his arm was just hanging there.
The only way that makes any sense at all, that the entire crew is dead, and the Tyrannosaurus is still stuck.
Oh, yeah.
The only way that works is in the highly unlikelihood.
Oh, that
everybody was killed. There was one lone survivor with a mortal wound, and he just happened to get the T-Rex down back into the cargo.
I get what you're saying, because I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
But no, what I'm saying is, how the fuck did the T-Rex get inside that because the bridge is just a small room with doors.
He had the same question. I can't answer that.
And the arm was just hanging there. Like, how did he get killed?
My guess, hear me out. Stretch Armstrong.
I'm guessing, he's like...
he was standing in the doorway, but he was steering. He was, like, telling people what to do, you know?
Okay.
That's all I got.
That's always bothered me since I first saw this movie.
Go gadget arms. That's another option.
Like he just attached it. Like,
yeah. That's still
Mr.
another
Fantastic.
option. There's two.
I never understood
Mr. Fantastic.
that,
There's a third option. See, we're coming up with.
I just never understood how the fuck did he kill everybody inside the bridge? And he's a massive dinosaur.
Nah. Here's what happened. He ate the captain, right? But then he coughed. And the captain's hand is so used to being like this on the steering wheel that it just gravitated there.
Or he just coughed and it happened to land and grab.
That's what I'm saying. It just that's where it lands because that's where it's used to being.
Or maybe the guy who died last was like, I'm gonna take this guy's arm. I'm gonna fuck everybody up. And I'm just gonna put it on the steering wheel. Everybody's gonna be wondering, how did that happen?
I'm telling you, if I ever get the chance to be a ghost, I am fucking with people so bad. Because I'm sure there's rules. That's why you don't know that they exist, right? They're going to be like, you can't be seen. You can't. Okay, but there's ways I can fuck with people, and I'm going to do it.
There has to be a reasonable, like, Steven Spielberg, man, explain this to me. How did that guy's arm manage to stay? How is it on? Like, how did like, the Tyrannosaurus Rex go into little guy mode and like go inside there and like chomp. I don't understand.
I got a bigger problem, and it happens right at the beginning of the movie. I'm just gonna lay it out. Ian, dinosaurs are real and they almost killed me and my friends. Ingen, don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain. He's crazy. Of course, dinosaurs didn't kill his friends. By the way, unrelated note. We're opening a zoo with dinosaurs and calling it by the name that he said because we just think it's rad.
Yeah.
That's the gist of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They totally fraud him up and say that he's lying. But then, oh, by the way, we're going to open a Jurassic Park here in San Diego. Isn't that what he called the park? Yeah, but we just think it's a rad name.
It's a really cool name.
And they're real dinosaurs, you say. Like he said, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The name just stuck.
It works. The name works. So why would we change the name?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
like every
convinced.
zoo across America is called the zoo.
Death.
I'm
It
convinced.
works.
Death coming to you soon.
Yeah. Like, and then my favorite line in the whole movie, favorite line, I won't be making the same mistakes again. No, you're making all new mistakes.
Yes, I love that.
That's-
you're making all new mistakes.
Yeah, like I love it. And he's making this huge thing about, again, this goes back to the Land of the Dead problem that I have with it. He says you went from a capitalist to a naturalist in 4 years. That's amazing. He's not, though,
No.
because they genetically created these creatures. We have no obligation
None.
to
Yeah.
nature or anything else to make sure that these animals are preserved.
That's the
As a
thing,
matter
too.
of fact,
That's the thing. As a matter of fact,
nature
nature already did its
already
thing.
eradicated them
Yeah,
once.
Nature
okay?
already did its
They're
thing.
they're an abomination.
Yeah.
They don't need to be here. You're not a naturalist. You're just trying to create
You're
some
trying to
kind
play God.
Yeah, you're trying to play God and then
Yeah.
and then like save your creation for some fucking reason.
And then the fact that these guys want to be like, oh, we got to save the dinosaurs, save the dinosaurs. No, bitch, they're not even natural. There's nothing natural. They were genetically created from frogs, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
So,
And the was it lysine they said they're lysine deficient. As scientists, you should know, like, plants and other things are high in lysine, and you're telling me that the herbivores aren't going to eat that?
yeah.
Like, there's so many ways that these scientists are idiots,
Yeah.
and they're like, well, we don't know how they're staying alive, but we put plenty of lysine-rich plants there, no problem. Like, what are you talking about? And they couldn't have picked a better place to camp than that cliff. The mud really holds those Damnation Alley vehicles up there so
yeah,
well.
I was like, what a dumb fucking place to camp out. Like, let's just camp on the side of this cliff where eventually, plot twist, we get thrown off of it.
Right. Like you didn't learn the first time, like,
Yeah.
when there was nothing but rain and everything was muddy.
It
And,
always happens to rain in these movies, too.
yeah. Like, what are you, like, they're just dumb. And what a waste of Peter Stormare.
Yeah,
know, I
his
thought
character
that
was
too.
useless.
What a fuck, his character
And
and the Kelly,
kids.
the kid was
Yeah.
useless.
Tim, Tim,
And Tim and Lex showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At, what, like 2 minutes?
That was just a cameo thing. You know, that's
yeah, but
all
it's
that
still
was.
fucking worthless. For him.
Yeah.
And Eddie, he was the most heroic character. I don't care. The one thing about this movie, he was the most heroic character.
Talking
I
about
think
Vince Vaughn?
No, the guy that
Richard Schiff.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
guy that died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
That dude tried his
literally-
ass off
he
and
tried his
saved him
ass
and then
off.
died.
and then died. And like he
Yeah.
literally wasn't abandoning his post. He could have gotten out of that car.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But he didn't.
He'd be like, well, peace out, guys. I'm
Yeah.
going
Kept
home.
on hitting that gas trying to pull it back.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah,
I
he's
did like him.
definitely like he deserves like a Purple Heart or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's definitely that guy that's like, yeah, he should be your the guy who kicked ass.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole movie had this save the dinosaurs feel,
I didn't like that aspect of it. I'm
but
like, you guys
it's
are
literally like the
dumbasses.
overarching message.
Yeah, I know.
And that's the problem that I have with it. I don't have a problem with anything else in the movie other than, it's got normal little plot line problems or plot. That's a huge plot line problem, like, oh, we're going to go ahead and open this zoo, even though we called this guy a fraud, But like, that's huge. But like, I could let all of that go. But that overarching, like, we got to save the dinosaurs that we created. There is no moral question here.
Yeah.
It's not, you can't even use like people saying like, like PETA or whatever. These are not naturally created animals. They are here completely because man made them to be here.
Well, it's not even just that, but also, if there's no way that make it a natural national like a natural reserve or whatever, so that people can't go there. That's fine. But why in the hell would you send people in to study them? If you want it to be just a natural reserve, leave it alone. Stay the fuck off the island.
The only thing I can say about that is that he knew the other team was coming in.
Yeah.
And he wanted what he told Malcolm was that he wanted to show these creatures as these, I don't know, things that should be preserved. Take
Right.
pictures, show the cute and cuddly ones or whatever, and then bring that data back, and then we could make the case that, like, hey, this island should be preserved.
Yeah, and that's why
Instead of letting InGen just take it over and pillage it, and that's what his point was.
That's why he brought in Vince Vaughn's character too, because Vince
Mhm.
Vaughn was the backup.
He was the documentarian.
I love that they were like that whole scene where they're like, they sent in a backup plan. Like, what's that? He's like, no, I am the backup plan. I'm like,
I know that
Vince
seems
Vaughn, dude.
that seems
Like,
so heavy.
I was like, wow, dude. Like, what are you gonna do? Are you some? I was thinking like, oh, okay, so he's like, special forces or some badass. No, he just goes in and opens up all their cages and lets them all loose.
And takes
Other
out
than that, he doesn't do anything else.
takes out the
nothing
ammo out
else.
of the elephant gun.
Huh?
Takes the
Yeah, he doesn't do it. Like, all he is a big ass hippie.
But yeah, and that's my problem with it though, is that they literally let these dinosaurs out at the expense of the humans. I understand that, like, they don't want these dinosaurs to die. My problem with it is that we are literally saving these dinosaurs at the expense of human life versus something that was created in a petri dish.
Yeah. Another issue that I have with the movie, though, that, huh?
Lots and lots of napalm.
Napalm.
Yes.
Napalm, yeah. Another issue that I have with the movie, though, is pretty much whenever they get on the boat, you don't see Vince Vaughn or that hunter guy again. They're gone.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And they were huge.
they were huge, like, parts of
Hell,
the movie.
they wouldn't have made it out if it wasn't for Vince Vaughn's
I
character.
kind of felt
Yeah.
like, was this supposed to be the end? And they're like, well, hold on, let's let the T-Rex get loose, or like, was this added in later and like they had to come back and do reshoots? I didn't
No,
understand.
the entirety of the movie was supposed to culminate in the T-Rex being in the city. And the only reason I know that is because that was literally the moment where Steven Spielberg decided to make a sequel. Was he had this like flash in his head of a T-Rex looking into a bedroom window while it's raining. Hence that scene in the movie.
Right.
But that was his entire intention, was to show the dinosaurs showing up in a populated area.
I get that, and it's a cool aspect.
But it has the same feel as like Jason Takes Manhattan.
That's exactly what I was about to
Oh
say.
no,
Yeah.
it does.
Jason
It's-
Takes Manhattan. Like, he's in the city for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're in the natural habitat.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in their natural
Yeah,
habitat
the whole
for
time.
99%
Yeah.
of the movie, and then for 5 minutes we're gonna be
Yeah.
in the city.
He's gonna be in the city.
JC
He's gonna do some destructive shit.
Yeah, Jason kicks a stereo, breaks a stereo, and then
Cries like a bitch on
Pun-
the basement.
punches
Yeah,
the
this
guy,
one he-
punches
this
the
one
guy's
he-
head off, and then
This
he's
one, the
gone.
T-Rex kicks a bus and eats a dog, and then you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just.
Yeah.
I was just like, the whole time I'm like, Jason Takes Manhattan.
Yes.
That's exactly what
When
I
it
thought.
showed up in the city and I realized how much runtime was left, I was like, oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
But aside from that, it bothered me that like Vince Vaughn and the hunter guy just disappeared. They're just gone. And the hunter guy there was no repercussion for that guy. That dude was like, I came here, got T-Rex, I'm bouncing.
I got a casting for him.
He didn't get the T-Rex, actually. He almost did. But then after his buddy died, AJ, he was like, nah, fam, this is not right.
Talking about
And
the
that's why
bald
he
guy.
left. Yeah, because he offers him a job. Remember, he's like, hey, why don't you come work at the zoo? And he's like, no, I'm done with this life.
He said,
I've seen enough
I'm
death.
done with
Yeah,
the-
I've seen enough death. Yeah, he was the smartest guy.
Yeah, he bounced. But then but Vince Vaughn disappeared. I'm like, you would think he would have been there too with them to disrupt their plan. Like, he was part of that trio,
Mm-hmm.
and then
And
he
he's
just
the backup
disappeared.
plan.
Yeah,
He's the badass.
yeah. I'm like, where's he at for this? Like, unless they just wanted to take him out because they needed their two main leads front and center for this.
Well, I'll tell you what, I vastly disagree with you on the Jeff Goldblum thing. In my opinion, he was the best part of the movie.
You
The only
think?
the only
I think
reason I
so.
wanted to keep watching.
Yeah.
Really?
I love Jeff.
What?
I just
Goldblum.
I just didn't
surprised.
I
feel
liked
like
his little snarky comebacks.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, all that's
Yeah.
great and stuff because he does that in everything.
No, I
but-
think what he did perfectly. Okay, and I think maybe it's. I agree with what you said last week about how he's the least weird I've ever seen him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because in this movie, he's not only Ian Malcolm, he's showing a father figure. He does a great job as the father in this movie.
Yeah,
he
he
really
does.
I'm
does.
not paying attention.
No, like the way he
No.
talks to her and the.
I'm going on about the whole gymnastics thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised that hasn't been touched on.
What about it?
The only reason it was put in there is because the girl knew gymnastics. That's really the girl doing it. The girl who played Kelly. It's not a
Yeah,
stunt
but that's a
double.
dumb reason to put it in the movie just because she fucking knew it.
I'm just telling you.
Like,
She
let's-
wanted a stunt scene. That's what they gave her.
Let's do gymnastics
That's a
and
good
kick
one.
a dinosaur.
He hated it. I didn't hate it. I didn't care. It didn't.
It worked for her.
It's fucking weird to me, I guess.
Didn't really
I
bother
can see
me.
why it's weird, but
yeah, I can
it's
see
just
the
like-
weirdness.
I can see where you're coming from on that.
I watch weird movies, but
It looked like it belonged in one of those movies.
yeah,
that scene,
and that's
like
the thing.
her,
Like this,
just-
Steven Spielberg's worth what, billions?
Yeah.
yeah.
Even back then, like, and that's
He was definitely one of the most well respected. I mean, not that
Directors,
he isn't now,
yeah.
but
He still is for sure, but
that's what you want to put in this movie. Be like,
Yeah.
the girl knew gymnastics, so we're
Oh,
just gonna have her.
okay,
fucking-
well, let me put it like this.
kick a
Maybe
dinosaur.
Steven Spielberg was phoning it in on this movie.
Oh,
So,
he
yeah.
definitely was. That's it. He
Like, it's a
admits that.
paycheck for me, let's do this.
Yeah, he
sequel,
admits
yeah,
that. He thought that this movie would carry itself.
Don't get me wrong.
Me,
It's
to me,
not
though, if that's how you feel, why didn't you hand off the reins?
right. Don't get me wrong. I don't feel like this movie's nearly as majestic and things like that as the first one was.
That's what
the
it's
first
missing.
one. The first one had this sort of like new majestic, like
Awe-inspiring.
awe-inspiring, yeah, kind of family film. This one's just a straight up dinosaur action movie.
Yeah.
That's what this is. And that's probably why I like it more because of
Well,
that
and in
movie.
all honesty, that's where a lot of
Dino
people...
Crisis, yeah.
We said that. Yeah, a lot of people wanted that. They were a little bit disappointed that you didn't get a lot of that in the first one, which is why he went in that direction. And I get it. Look, I get it. You listen to your audience and you go, yeah, that's cool. And honestly, I did like the action in the movie. It's just that overall message that they're throwing out there from beginning to end that I can't get behind, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Save the dinos.
We can't. They died fucking millions of years ago.
65 million, as a matter of fact.
So, like, these aren't dinosaurs. They're part frog and part whatever.
Yeah.
We got some dino nuggies.
Yeah, I think
Dino
so.
Nuggies.
They taste better than the regular.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, does everybody cover everything, or do you got
Yeah,
more?
yeah, I think so.
All right, let's go ahead and rate it. Where's it at? I don't know which one. This
Let's go, let's go.
kind of they're in order of.
Eric has a cheat sheet.
I do for this. He would have a different.
It's only like
cheat sheet.
4 or 5 of them, so
Aren't they all the same?
No,
It's
not
just an
on
extra
not on
one.
his.
Oh, yeah,
his-
you got the sound.
like the
Got it.
V is review, like view.
Yeah, see,
Review. Yeah.
yeah, my buttons are different than his, so that won't work for him.
All right. All right. Starting with Jeremiah, what'd you think of Lost World Jurassic Park?
It's okay. Like I said earlier, I'd watch it again, not anytime soon. I hated the fact that they brought the 2 kids back for like a minute.
Yeah, and didn't even give him much
Yeah.
dialogue.
Ian, Peter Stormare, I felt was ruined. Like
Yeah,
you
wasted
could
him.
you could honestly cut quite a bit to make it shorter. This
Mhm.
movie was longer than 7
It was a long movie.
by like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
The
2
7 was actually a good movie.
2 hours and 10 minutes is a long fucking time for a
Yeah.
movie. Like especially a movie like this. This movie should have been a clean cut hour and a half.
Yeah.
Hour and 40 because he was in the city.
Like after they left the island, that's when it should have ended.
Yeah.
my
Um,
opinion.
Well, I don't mind him in the city. Like it changes it up a little bit. That's fine.
I'm just saying, like that would have been like the length of the movie. You know
Right.
what
My
I mean?
thing is, like, they made it back well before them. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I just thought of this. They made it back well before the other team
Yeah.
because they were still packing up the T-Rex, and it's by boat. They didn't like, hey, can we talk to the president, or
We got to do something about
we,
this.
we don't want this to
yeah,
make
that's
it
a
here.
Good point.
Yeah. Anything. Yeah.
Anything other than probably is here,
And then
right?
the
We
fact
should
that
go.
the dinosaur just kind of waltzes off and nobody really does, or like he walks by that building and those people are just casually inside that building talking to each other. Like you don't see that giant dinosaur walking right
Or
by.
feel it.
Or feel it. And then it just does this big growl over the, that big scene over the city. And I'm like, it's right there. Like, I didn't understand that. And then it's just waltzing through the city. Like, hold
Especially
on.
San Diego.
How did it make it into a like a suburb of San Diego without like a trail of police cars, SWAT teams, and people trying to take it down.
Anything.
Because everybody feels.
Well, Lottie freaking da!
San Diego, this is California.
Just let him go. The smog will kill him.
It's a transgender Asaurus.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. No, like San Diego, they live on a fault line, right? Or they get a lot of earthquakes anyway. You think that they're just like sitting there and they hear that or they feel that, they're like, oh wait, there's a quake coming. Nobody reacts. Like, are they just so common that they're like, it's probably just a quick shaker.
I do.
What
like
do you got for Tuesday?
Everybody was sad about the dog dying. I thought that was funny as shit.
Oh, I was sad. I'm like, you can't kill
Gavin
this
was
dog.
like, oh, I was like, that's funny.
But I did think it was kind of funny because the chain's hanging out and he's just.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't like break into that house or like.
No, they lived.
When the
they were
woman
fine.
Screamed.
They probably figured, well, killing the dog was probably enough. Maybe not kill another child.
It whet his appetite. He's going to keep moving. Yeah.
I assume that the girl died at the beginning of the movie also.
She's fine.
Yeah, they said that she survived.
Yeah, but you can't trust everything they said. They told everybody that
Malcolm
was a liar.
But see, that's the funny thing. Is like when that woman turns around, she screams like...
And that mom, that was the worst acting out of a mother on screen. Even worse than fucking Aubrey Plaza and fucking Child's Play remake.
God.
Yeah.
Like that bitch just strolled up like, and the dad's all like, fucking just stopped like, oh, and then when she fucking went to go grab her wine or whatever, or champagne or whatever, she went to go pick it up and she's like, Edward,
darling.
She's definitely the worst mother
Yeah.
to ever. You know, like her daughter's like, I'm fine, Mom, leave me alone.
Leave me alone,
and she's
Mom.
just like, okay. Like, what?
God, darling, leave her be.
For once.
Yeah, right.
But anywho, where was I? The two kids were worthless. They could have cut Peter Stormare.
They could have cut the other kid. Kelly.
Yeah, they could have did. That
She
whole
really didn't have a lot
gymnastics
to do, yeah.
scene kind of fucking.
She was more motivation to keep him on the island and all that than anything.
It's like they added a kid because they need one for a Jurassic Park movie. They
Yeah.
didn't have Lexi and Tim anymore, so. You gotta have the kids in danger at least once.
Like some of the green screening looked horrible.
Yeah, especially that first
I guess
scene
it's
with the
like
dinosaurs.
I would say there's more to time.
Time period.
97, so.
Yeah, the CGI on the dinosaurs were fucking. It wasn't very good. I mean, you could still tell that they were dinosaurs, but you could also tell that it was CGI. But the action was good. I like that. The whole message, yeah, it's kind of stupid. I'd probably go 5. I'll go down the middle. I mean, like I said, the action kind of makes up for some of it, but it's not a lot good about it.
All right. So for me, I liked the movie. I thought it was fun. It's a nice popcorn movie, I think. And it's not a mindless popcorn movie as much as the newer ones are. The newer ones to me are like, they're mindless as fuck. Like they're like, I don't even see the purpose in them.
I haven't seen any of them.
Yeah,
I like them.
They're good. I just don't care for them that much. They're not like, I don't know. They're not my.
Not your vibe.
It's not my vibe yet.
It's not his scene.
But we went and watched that newest one, Rebirth or whatever, at the drive-in, and
I think that just came out on digital.
I think it did. And it was all right. It's just another dinosaur movie. I mean, I like Scarlett Johansson's character in it because she plays more of a badass than, you know what I mean? Than like she plays the main badass of the movie, which was cool to me. But other than that, this one here, I think it's a good popcorn movie. I like a lot of the actors in it. Julianne Moore was kind of, dude, she's got to be like the most gaslighting, manipulative bitch there is, dude. Because she was like, he even said like, yeah, she's only dating you because she wants to get, because of this. Like you're the dinosaur guy. You know what I mean? Like, and then the bitch goes off and she's like, oh, I was gonna tell you, like, bitch, you are. Yeah.
Well, actually,
I even went to that island looking for her. Like, she's dead.
The one scene where she says, you know, I always let you know.
Yeah.
So that seems to me like this is a normal thing for her to just be gone for a few days. So I'm not too.
No, it's not that. As like Hammond told him straight up, like, don't you know why she got with you? Why she's asking all these questions? Like, she was picked because, like, she was with him because of that reason. That's exactly what he said.
That.
So
Well, like, I'm going to listen to Hammond for any advice whatsoever.
That's true. But, like, I'm like, dude, Julianne Moore's character in this movie, yeah, she's a using ass bitch, dude. You need to dump her.
I didn't get that.
But anyway, it is what it is. Vince Vaughn's character was all right, I guess. He was just kind of like, I couldn't believe him as like this like hard ass, I guess. Like, yeah, I couldn't take him seriously because it's Vince Vaughn.
See, that's the problem. Like, you look at the movies he's done and kind of gotten pigeonholed into.
Yeah.
And you forget.
Oh no, I know he can be a serious actor.
Yeah, you forget. Like, Psycho, while it was shot for shot, his performance.
Well, I mean, look at season 2.
Amazing.
Look at season 2 of True Detective, and I mean, I've seen him in other shit.
The Cell.
The Cell. He was also. I heard he was in this movie where he was like in prison and he was a fighter or something.
Cell Block 99.
Something like that, yeah. And I heard he was really good in that. So I mean,
I've heard good things. I've never seen it
either.
I think the problem with some of these roles, though, that you're like what you're talking about, is he straddles that line instead of being serious all the time. And he's still kind of like got that, I'm not to be taken too seriously kind of vibe.
Yeah. I couldn't take him seriously in this.
Brawl in Cell Block 99.
Yeah, that's what it is. I couldn't take him seriously in this. And then, like I said, I don't know. Like, Jeff Goldblum wasn't Jeff Goldblum in this movie, which I found very kind of jarring, I suppose.
No, I loved it. The whole, like, when he walks in, like, his annoyance.
Well, he's not even nearly as eccentric as he was in the first movie.
No, he's not. But I think with this, it's because he's annoyed.
Yeah, he's very annoyed.
He's annoyed this whole movie,
which is
and
weird because I wouldn't picture his character like that from the first movie.
Yeah, if you went for the last 4 years and told everybody that that island existed, your friends were killed, and nobody believed you, and then the very same people that fucked up your life
want you to
go back and save a bunch of people, and they literally set you up by sending your girlfriend there. Like, they knew you weren't going to back out at that point. Yeah, that's fucked. I'd be annoyed, too. The whole fucking time.
Right.
Just like he was, where you can't answer the phone. Like...
I will say, though, I did like the hunter guy, the bald dude.
Love him.
I loved him. I thought he was great.
To me, he's like the only one that makes sense.
I got a good one for him.
But anyway, for me, the action scenes... I think that the end where they're in the city, it goes a little too fast. It felt like it was rushed.
Oh, yeah.
It was very rushed. I didn't like that, but I did think it was cool for the time that we did have there. I just felt like they should have done more with it. It's very flawed. There have been police, SWAT, everything else all over that fucking dinosaur, trying to bring it down or capture it, whatever. The fact that they felt like they needed to capture it alive was insane to me. They should have just put the fucker down and killed it. It killed one person. That's one person too many. But aside from that, I mean, the movie is fun. I'll go with 7 on it, I guess.
Okay. I'm going to start with some of the things that I thought were kind of impressive. Like the soundtrack. I love that it varied just enough to not be the same. Kind of throw in some jungle elements with the drums and all that. But still give you that Jurassic Park feel. Right?
It didn't use the theme as much.
Yeah, well, and the theme is only used at the very end.
Yeah.
The rest of like the ambiance music and all that, it's very Jurassic Park-esque, but it's not right on the money. It's a different feel, but it gives you that same kind of, raising of the horns and, like it gives you that same vibe, but it's not exactly the same. They weren't lazy in that direction, I guess is what I'm saying. There's a lot of them, and they borrowed a lot, I feel like, from like the Alien franchise and the Predator franchise in different ways for this movie. And I'm glad that they didn't take a piece from there, because Alien and Predator are both known for just kind of reusing the same soundtracks in it. I hate that. Like, give me a little bit different. You can make it in the same vein, but like, give me a little bit of, vibe check here. Like, the vibes in these movies are vastly different. I don't want to hear the same theme all the time. So I will give them total kudos for that. The scene where Julianne Moore is carrying the baby T-Rex and handing it over to the mother was amazingly acted by her in that scene. I felt like she really brought like an A-game performance because you can see her smiling. You can see the genuine happiness.
But also fear.
But she is terrified, and you can see all of it.
Oh, Julianne Moore kills it in this movie. She's a great actress.
That scene in particular was acted
yeah.
to the nines, and I was very impressed
or
with
the
that.
scene where she's on the glass in the
yes
and whatever.
yeah
I thought she did really well
but
there.
I mean, it is so hard to convey happiness and fear at the same time, but she did. She nailed that part.
She's definitely one of them actresses that before a scene she's in her trailer looking at herself in a mirror and
practicing
practicing her faces and how do I portray this and make it look.
She doesn't have to be a method actor to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
she's practicing all these emotions in her trailer probably and things and I think that's great. You know what I mean? I think she's a good actress.
Absolutely. I know that it wasn't done on purpose, but I got a very Weyland-Yutani vibe from InGen. The way that they portrayed the company in this, and I
felt like they were trying to make the company like this bigger thing.
Yeah, a bigger thing in this overall kind of like dark entity in the series.
Yeah.
So I got this very big Weyland-Yutani. So I thought for a commercial they could be like, we don't build better worlds, we genetically build the very object of its demise. InGen. Tearing down worlds.
The opposite of Weyland.
Yeah. And of course, my two biggest problems with it is the overall arching message. Like, look, I can get behind PETA to a certain extent. I don't want nobody killing puppies and stuff. But don't tell me not to eat a burger. They're beasts of burden. They're supposed to. I'm not going to get on a soapbox about it. But I don't believe that animals have the same rights as humans, and to actively destroy human life at the expense of a genetically created animal, I feel like is completely off the moral compass. And I hate that this movie went in that direction. I absolutely loathe it. I hated it in Land of the Dead. I loathe it in this movie.
Well, the worst part about it is if a dog even so much as bites a person, they put that dog down.
Yes, thank you. This is a genetically created creature. Yeah. We have no moral obligation to this at all. Yeah. None. We didn't make it go extinct. It was extinct long before we were here. So, and if you want to talk about, like cavemen, well, it doesn't matter. They were still extinct long before.
Well, and more to your point, the movie itself could have garnered more emotional levity if they would have killed the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, like for, people,
you know what I mean?
Like I'm just saying, like, I don't have a problem with animals being killed or whatever for human life, because we are the species, I guess, or whatever. I mean, to a certain extent, we don't kill everything off, but there's a balance there. In this case, nature already took care of that balance. Nature already eradicated these animals. So to say that we have to protect them is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And then of course the plot problem with, like InGen's gonna just do what he already said that they did, and nobody seems to care. So I'll at 3.5.
Wow.
I hated it.
Okay.
Hated it.
All right.
I hate that message. I hate it.
Eric, what about you, man?
I'm not going to go that low.
That's fine.
No, I mean, I've always enjoyed the movie. It's kind of like I said before, it's one of those, I'll sit down and watch it, but it's not something I'm going to go to. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to watch it. I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed the action. I did enjoy Goldblum's acting. I feel like the kid wasn't really a thing that needed to be in there. Like I said, he went to the island for Sarah. Cool. Great that he has a kid, but wasn't needed. Do I feel like
She really didn't do a lot though either. Is the thing.
That's what I'm saying. Her, Peter Stormare, and
like they used to
they just didn't need him.
They used her to an extent of showing him as a father figure. That's really all they did.
Well, I think what they were trying to do was create the child in danger kind of thing, like they did with Lex and Tim in the first one.
They didn't do a very.
But they did. Yeah. They didn't really put her in danger.
They didn't really put her in
really. Not until they were running from pretty much the T-Rex and the Velociraptors. That's the only time she was actually in danger.
Well, on the tent part, which in my opinion
T-Rex
is really Sarah's fault because she was still wearing the fucking jacket
no
that
shit.
had the
She
infant's blood on it.
Yeah.
Are you fucked in the head? Like, you're so smart to be dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. Like, well, why would it be smart to be, you know?
At first, I thought that she was leaving blood trails behind because she wanted the T-Rex to catch up with them. And then when he questioned her about it and that look on her face, like, oh, you're not doing this on purpose. Well, then you're stupid.
You're still wearing it after he confronts you about it.
Yeah.
But,
okay, lady, whatever.
Other than that, I mean, I'm probably at like a 6 on this for me.
Alrighty.
5.375.
5.375. So
We brought it up from a failure.
No, it's still a failure. It's
But
under
not
60%. Okay, so this is where we get into the recasting of the movie. And this week, Jeremiah is going to judge for us. Because he wasn't here last week. So he decided he would do it this week. So we'll start with Eric. What do you got, man?
All right, so Jeff Goldblum. You're probably going to hate it, but it is what it is. Ryan Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because he has that snarky comment. That snarky comments, you know. Sarah, I'm going with Sandra Bullock. Because she has that comedy aspect, but she can also play a serious role
So
at
it's
the
the
same
proposal
time.
with dinosaurs.
We're getting somewhere. For Vince Vaughn, I really couldn't figure a good character for him.
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn is probably what I'm going to stick with. For Peter Ludlow's character, I went with Crispin Glover.
Good luck getting him to show up.
Well, yeah, Crispin Glover for him.
A dick.
Could always use a double and
actually
put his face.
I'll go back. Vince Vaughn. I'm going with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
We're getting there.
Okay.
I am the backup player.
Eddie.
Every week we do this. I'm like, I could totally use Arnold in here somewhere. Like every time.
So right there, I mean,
think that used
just
to be a thing for
imagine
you, like you put him
Arnold.
in all of your shit.
because he's the best.
Imagine Arnold as a photographer, PETA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just,
yeah, he's supposed to be like this nerdy photographer. No, I am the backup.
He shows up with the T-Rex and she starts scolding me. He's like, I brought the baby to the feast.
And then
I have a heart of gold.
The T-Rex
You
shows
cannot
up
tell.
and he just flexes and the T-Rex runs away.
And then Eddie, I placed as Kevin Hart. Because just imagine Kevin Hart down there trying to rescue that van.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
he wouldn't get eaten by the T-Rexes. He'd get thrown off the cliff trying to grab the rope.
Get yeeted.
Right. Yeah, I'm just imagining him and Ryan Reynolds up there in the little tree, thing, and then when Ryan Reynolds jumps down, all you hear is, "I'm okay." But
probably should have tugged a little harder.
yeah. You see Kevin Hart and Ryan Reynolds going back and forth on that, and then
shut up.
So for Roland, the bald safari guy, I'm going to say Steve Irwin. This is Steve Irwin before Steve Irwin becomes
This
animal
was
lover.
he gave up death.
Yes, and then he
gave up
becomes
death, but he's still got to be in nature.
yeah.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
That's my cast.
Okay.
Okay, well, I kind of went in a different direction.
It's all over the place.
I went in a different
Yeah.
direction.
Mine's always going to be comedy.
The only people I recast in this movie were the three main leads. So
Oh, I did. I did
and-
like what he did.
And what was it the
The ones I liked.
girl?
right.
The girl I placed as Emma Myers.
Who?
Emma Myers.
Who?
She plays in Wednesday with Jenna Ortega.
She's the blonde.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one.
The bubbly one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the nice one or whatever.
I just couldn't really
The
think of
werewolf.
anybody.
Yeah,
The
she's
werewolf.
not
Oh, okay.
She's not as nice in the second season so far.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
because she
so-
went through her. What do you want to call it?
Change or whatever.
Yeah, she went through her change.
So yeah, that's where I'm going with it.
Okay. So Ian Malcolm, I did Oscar Isaac. Kind of effortlessly cool kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really is too.
He could give the character a little bit of charm and gravitas that's not there with Goldblum's character, but he can still do eccentric, so I feel like he's kind of there. Sarah Harding, I had Jessica Chastain for the same reasons that, Julianne Moore, smart and headstrong, and
Right.
Roland Tembo. So I picked Idris Elba for that. He's kind of
Okay.
commanding. I think that he could be like this professional that eventually kind of sees the
I love
error
that you guys
of the
take this
ways.
way more seriously than I do.
It's just the way
don't take
I
it
think about
seriously
it.
At all. I don't.
Nick Van Owen or Vince Vaughn, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I think he would nail it, honestly. And maybe even better than Vince Vaughn, because I could take him seriously when he said, I am the backup plan. Eddie Carr, the hero guy, Paul Dano. He could nail that, being funny and then also being the guy that kind of tries to save him at the end. And, I could buy that. Ludlow, I picked Sam Rockwell. He can play slimy and opportunistic like anyone.
True.
Better than
And there would
anyone
have to be a
most of the
dance scene. with
Oh,
him. He's gotta
absolutely,
dance at some point.
absolutely. I'm thinking it's going to be the scene where
That was the nephew.
I think it'll be the scene where he gets confronted by Malcolm about ruining his life, and
He's
before he
dancing.
goes up the stairs, he's like, "Too bad for you." I don't know.
Some stupid shit
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
So that's it. I didn't do Kelly because I didn't care for her. So
Jeffrey Combs
yeah.
for that role. The nephew.
Yeah.
That's why I picked Crispin Glover. Just the weird.
Well, you guys were way more serious about it than I was. Okay.
Just
so,
imagine the Charlie's and the Three Angels, Crispin Glover.
Maybe we should pick a theme every
Never
week.
seen it.
Like we're gonna
never
recast
seen any
this, but
Charlie
in the
Angels.
vein of comedy. Or
I didn't know we had to. I didn't know there were
I didn't know
rules.
that we had to.
I'm
either.
just doing
saying.
whatever, dude. I'm like, oh, that'd be funny as shit. That's how I see it every
Sure.
time.
That's how I viewed it, and that's why I went with like most comedy.
Right. So I'm going with Ian. I'm going with Ace Ventura. He's going to play Ian Malcolm.
Fictional characters playing fictional characters.
Yeah, you put him in there because he's a pet detective. What? All right.
They're not
He-
pets.
Yes, but
Yeah, they're not
Ace
pets.
Ventura is more of a I gotta protect the animals. Ian was like, no, we need to burn them all.
Yeah, Ian was like, "Fuck this, napalm the shit out of that island."
Okay, well
Unfortunately, I
then
don't
we'll
think that's a
swap
very
it.
good
How
choice.
about this? Him, we'll put Ace Ventura in the place of Vince Vaughn.
That I could see.
Okay,
Okay,
all right.
and then we'll replace what I was going to put for Vince Vaughn and put Nick Cage in there for Ian Malcolm instead.
I
That's
could
actually
see
a
that
pretty
better,
good.
Yeah.
That's a pretty
That actually
good
makes
pick.
more sense.
That's
You're
a
right.
pretty good pick.
Yeah, I'm going to do that
I
instead.
should have helped.
Yeah, you should have.
I should have helped.
And then,
This is a thing here. We shouldn't be helping him. Let him burn.
and then
Let
you're
him
really
cook.
gonna like.
Yeah, let
you're
him
really gonna
cook.
like this as the girlfriend. What's her name?
Sarah.
Sarah. So I got Kate McKinnon. Only it's Kate McKinnon from Masterminds as Jandis.
Damn, Jandis.
Yeah.
Farted right in my butthole.
Yep. Farted right in my butthole.
One
Yep.
cried
So
about
that's
3
that's
times
my
before he
cast. That's
pulled
my
it up.
recast. I'm glad you
I
guys
had
you
to
guys
redo
take it
my
so much
makeup
more
3
seriously
different
than I do.
times.
I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go as goofy as I can with this shit.
That's kind of what I did.
So yeah, but I'm not like earlier I was like, dude, I could totally put like instead of Jeff Goldblum, I'm putting Johnny Bravo in there.
Dude, you
The
know how
cartoon
hard it was.
character.
See, I think there should be like some set of rules because she's named like 6 of them. You did like 3. So I mean,
It
there
is
should
hard
be
for the
some kind
judge.
yeah, there should be some
I
stipulation.
don't think there should be any stipulation. Just go off of whatever you think is best.
Well, I would be serious. It would be her, but then I'm gonna get called out because she's my wife.
Okay, yeah.
See, like there should be.
But I'm not saying that I would call you out for that. If you like that, you pick whatever casting you want.
I
though,
worked
and don't
hard
care.
on Oscar Isaac.
I like
I originally had, who did I have?
Eric's is just
I don't
weird.
remember. I had
Eric's is just weird.
Fucking Ryan Reynolds in a Jurassic Park movie. I won't watch that one.
You got Arnold Schwarzenegger too.
Or that one.
Yeah.
Action, not dinosaur action. Cigar smoking, shooting shit.
Animal loving, cigar smoking.
No, you got Arnold Schwarzenegger like got a cigar in his mouth and he's gonna go toe to toe with the
Steve Irwin.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, he just punches
What's the
it.
matter? Your little puny arms can't reach me.
I saved your baby.
I can just like Kevin Hart scene. I could see him like screaming inside the Jeep while the Teresa. You know what I mean? Like his the Kevin Hart scream.
No, you're out.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
he said you're out.
I don't care. It's my cast. That's what I thought was funny.
Gonna have to go with her. It's a serious tone.
I worked hard on it.
Give up the duck.
Here's your goddamn duck.
Thanks.
I was hoping to have it for 2 weeks in a row.
I have 2 ducks now.
Now I don't have a chance next week because I got to judge.
I award you no points,
Huh?
and may God have mercy on your
You
soul.
No.
want to judge again?
No, I'll do it. It's all good.
I always tell Jack when he says something like that, but you want to cry about it. And then sometimes he'll say no, and then sometimes he'll say yes. And when he says yes, we both cry. We both go, ah, and then it's over.
Anyway, all right, let's move on.
Sweet ass trivia with Karen.
There's not a lot.
He's still upset.
And Eric stole my really good one.
Put that cookie down!
Bastard. I had that in there. So.
Oh.
You some bitch.
Well, I seen it in the cast, and that's what threw
You
me. I
son
had to call it
bitch.
out.
Unlucky bastard.
Grossed $72 million domestically in its opening weekend, then the biggest opening weekend gross in history, breaking the record set by Batman Forever. Coincidentally, Batman Forever took the record from Jurassic Park, which in turn took it from Batman Returns.
You about said Forever.
I know. Julianne Moore admitted that she did this movie for 2 reasons: to pay off the exorbitant divorce settlement that had been awarded to her by her ex-husband,
Oh, I know this one.
Who?
and to work with Steven Spielberg. She's admitted that she enjoyed herself tremendously. If you look closely at the face of the male Tyrannosaurus, is adorned with many facial scars, and many of the teeth in his mouth are missing or broken. This is indicative towards the Rex participating in fights for mating rights or dominance. The T-Rex can be seen scratching its head in a direct homage to the stop-motion T-Rex scratching its head in King Kong. One of Steven Spielberg's favorite movies growing up. Likely for the same reason, the cargo ship that brings T-Rex to San Diego is called the SS Venture, named after the boat that takes the expedition to Skull Island in King Kong. Spielberg apparently loves referencing the film, as in the first movie when the tour cars go through the gate, Malcolm asks, "What have they got in there, King Kong?" Composer John Williams also modified the original Jurassic Park themes for this movie to include homages to Max Steiner's score for King Kong. Sarah repeatedly fails to heed her own advice. She chastises the others in her group about the importance of observing without interacting, shortly after almost getting herself killed attempting to pet an infant stegosaurus, which was part of the stegosaurus herd she was documenting in their natural habitats. She chastises Nick for his terrible idea to bring the infant Tyrannosaurus back to the trailer, but then helps him to do it. After this inevitability ends in disaster, she proceeded to explain the dangers of the male and female Tyrannosaurus Rex tracking the group with their powerful olfactory cavities, but then she still wears the jacket we talked about, or the jacket coated in the infant's blood. As of 2016, this is the only sequel that Steven Spielberg has directed that is not related to the Indiana Jones film franchise. Talking with the New York Times, Spielberg takes responsibility for the film's critical failure, blaming his own pride. So we talked about that a little bit. He says the first film's success gave him too much of an ego, that he didn't need to put the level of craft he would normally put into his subsequent movies. He also notes that he isn't good at making sequels in general, saying that they are fueled by the success of the first film rather than artistic inspiration. And that's...
The first one wasn't fueled by artistic inspiration. It was copied from a book.
Yeah. But,
It wasn't exalted.
but he was like really integral in how
I get that. Yeah,
the sounds of the dinosaurs. How
like
they
if you're
would
gonna come to
move.
me and say it was an original, an original idea and all that from him,
like 13 going on 30, totally original.
Yeah,
yeah.
But I'm just saying,
I'm sorry. Was that expensive piece?
I just feel like don't come at me and say, oh, it was, my artistic blah blah blah. Like, well, dude, it was a book first, so
yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Something cool.
Something cool.
I mean, they're all cool, right? We picked them.
Surf Ninjas.
I keep thinking
It's
of
not
movies.
in there.
I keep thinking of movies that need to go in the box, and I'm like,
Surf Ninjas.
I'm very happy with this one.
What is it?
Feast.
Oh, right on, dude.
I fucking love this
Yeah,
movie.
I love this movie.
This might be my first 10 out of 10.
Oh my god! 10 out of 10. This is definitely not one you can watch with the kids.
What do you mean? My kids are going to watch it.
I'm not. I don't know about letting my kids watch it.
What's wrong?
Well, yeah.
2005.
Quite a few things.
Oh, it's
Doesn't one of
such
the
a good
monster
movie.
babies fuck a woman's mouth?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I
What's
don't
wrong?
know. Jack,
There's two
don't look. When a man loves a woman.
When a man loves a woman very much, they
Yeah.
hire a monster.
Yeah.
There's two feasts that comes up. It's 2005, 2014. I'm going to say it's 2005 because 2014
2005.
is a animated short.
It could be that too.
Are you trying to say we have a type?
There's also 2 sequels of that movie.
Yeah, I never seen
Um,
the sequels.
I have.
Unfortunately or fortunately?
I would say that, like, I don't want to get into it too much, but like, it's just something that I felt like they didn't need to do.
So
I
that's
agree.
streaming on
Yeah.
quite a bit
That's
of
why I haven't
stuff.
watched it.
It's
So-
streaming on Prime, Plex, Roku,
So I'm pretty sure we own
I
it.
think we own it.
I don't know if I own it. I used to.
DVD.
on
Yeah, 'cause you let me
DVD.
borrow it.
Yeah.
That's how I watched it.
I don't know if I still own it or not.
Because I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't have seen this movie if it weren't for you. So I have to thank you for this one because this
Yeah.
one is amazing.
Yeah, this movie's
I don't
awesome.
think I've ever seen it.
For the
You
longest
are in
time,
for a
this is like,
treat.
for
Yeah,
the
we
longest
got it.
time, it was like one of my favorite movies, like horror movies of all time.
Yeah, you're in for a treat, and I mean that legit.
Yeah, it's a blast. It really is
mean
a
it.
fun movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
The
fucking
fucking
crazy.
hero showing up at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
chef's kiss.
yeah. It turns a lot of horror tropes on their head in certain ways, I guess.
Meh.
So
You think one thing is going to happen, and it doesn't.
It doesn't. Yeah,
You think when it's going to zig, it zags.
it's pretty wild. It's a fun movie. I don't care what anybody says. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, that movie's fucking disgusting. I know, it's great.
Yeah, it's very gory. If you don't
Very
like gore,
gory
then
and
don't watch
gross.
it.
I'll
Yeah.
definitely have to watch it in my room so that way the kids don't.
Penny might be interested.
Oh, we got 3 weeks.
For October.
Well, you need to figure that out.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be out of town.
I already got my.
I just don't know what I'm gonna do.
I know
yet.
which one I'm going to pick.
I
I think.
have no idea.
I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I might pick Sinners this year. I haven't decided because I really want to talk about that movie. I love that movie this year.
We haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, you guys haven't watched it yet. I haven't decided yet though.
It has to be a horror film, horror theme. So
Oh, I got it. I know which one I'm picking. It's been in previous years. I keep meaning to pick it, and something else pops up at the last minute. So,
Like, oh yeah, I'd rather
Thanks,
do that.
Killing 3.
well, I feel like we should watch the first one.
Why?
You'll miss continuity.
It's
What about the
whole
second one?
Third one's about finding the second tape that's never
That doesn't exist.
doesn't
yes.
exist.
But
So
if you don't
how
watch
is
the
there
first
any
one-
continuity to anything with that?
Yeah,
shit?
there's continuity. If you don't watch the first one, how are you going to know what the turkey's name is or what his motivation is?
the fucking turkey that wants to kill.
He stole a car and drove it.
And
But
you
he looked
can
like a
clearly
dude.
tell it's a man
Yeah.
driving it.
He straight shot the dude with a shotgun, and then you look the fucking drive away, like him
It's just a
driving the
dude
car
like-
away, and it's literally a dude. You can tell, like driving the car. Like they couldn't even like
Car explosion.
shot. Yeah, VFX car explosion. I showed that to Jack. He laughed so hard. I'm so proud.
Velocipaster.
Mhm.
That's another one. It's got ninjas and shit in it.
Yeah,
Ninjas.
ninjas
Oh,
and
man.
VFX to die for.
All right, so next week we're gonna do Feast from 2005. Yeah, this is a good horror romp.
What if we all hate it now? It's been a while.
I don't
I don't
doubt
think
it.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
hate
think-
it.
I don't think that's
no.
gonna be
I
the
showed it
case.
to you, didn't I?
I've seen this movie a lot. I watched this movie a lot.
I've seen it 4 times.
4
Looking forward to the
times.
5th.
0.
I've seen it like a bunch, like
you
10
should.
times.
You will. I'm telling you, this is a
He
treat.
has 0 as he does this into the camera.
0.
No, you got it right there. Yours actually looks legit. Jesus.
Okay.
Gotta quit that. One day there's just gonna be a dick on here. Like I'm gonna. Whoop. Hey, it's falling.
Good.
Stay.
Madison's gonna be so pissed. She'll be watching this sometimes.
That's my sword.
That's my
Dad.
sword.
Dad's molesting my sword. All right,
She's
next
gonna
week.
take it.
Yeah, one day when they come back, if you're wondering what happened to the sword, it got taken away.
Next week we're gonna do Feast from 2005. Be here, see that. You want to check all that out, especially that Discord, that X, and that TikTok.
Be there, be square.
Be there, or you are a square. How about that?
You're killing me, Smalls.
All right, so until next week.
Bye.
Bye.